So George, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
I hear that you're a fairly new member of Softlayer.
I am. I joined in January.
Great, and your role is?
A lot of different things, but largely marketing and strategy around new products and new offerings in the market.
Great, and how have you been enjoying that?
It's been great.
Great
team, having a lot of fun.
Well, I know that Softlayer has been a pretty big player in the dedicated server market as of late, and you guys recently moved into the content delivery space with your CDN layer launch. So what motivated that?
Well, we saw a lot of demand from our customers for new services, and we're always trying to lead the market. We saw this as a great opportunity to deliver something that they can really take advantage of. It's part of our overall growth strategy and services, looking for new things to bring to our customers. And it just seemed to be the natural next fit for them.
Fantastic. Well, how does your content delivery network offering compare to some of the other ones out there?
I would say that ours is not necessarily the most sophisticated CDN that you would find in the marketplace, but it serves our customers really well. We have 21 POPs around the world, so that brings their content closer to all of their end users, which is really what this is all about. And it really delivers the core set of services and functionality that they need. You know, if you're Disney, it probably isn't going to be the right solution, but for 90% of our customers, it's exactly what they'll find value in.
So it really must be helping with this new offering that you guys have been aggressively expanding your footprint as well. You guys have launched 3 data centers in the last 5 months?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, we've added Seattle, now Virginia, and another site in Dallas in the last little while. So we've been pretty busy at that. So
what's behind this growth, really? Is it just demand, or is this part of a bigger plan that you guys have with Softlayer?
It's both. We see a lot of demand from our customers. In fact, in the last 3 or 4 months, we've seen our customer base shift from largely US-based to international. So today, about 50% of the customers are somewhere other than the US. And we see that trend continuing and expanding. It's also part of our plan to bring our set of services and features closer to customers. That's what the CDN does, but it's also what our data centers will do. So bringing all of that functionality as close to our end users as we can.
Fantastic. Can we expect to see more data center launches from you guys in the near future?
We are definitely thinking about adding more data centers. We are, I guess right now, just thinking about where the locations might be. We've just launched in Virginia. It's only been open not even 2 weeks at this point.
Wow.
So we need to really see where our customers want us to go next. But we're getting a lot of demand for this one, so we absolutely will continue our growth path.
So you also recently launched version 3.0 of your API. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
So our view of the API is that we want to bring all of the functionality that sits within our customer portal and our management tools to our customers in a way that enables them to use existing tools or infrastructure to manage their servers or technology that they have within our data centers. API 3.0 for us is really the fulfillment of all of that. So all of the functionality is now extended into that API. And in fact, our customer portal is the first example of somebody using the API. So in fact, we use it ourselves.
So being a big fan of Guitar Hero 3 myself, I know that this past weekend, actually, you guys sponsored a Guitar Hero 3 competition.
Yes.
That's a pretty fun marketing move. I mean, how did that come about?
Well, it's one of our customers that's actually putting on the event, and I got talking to him, and it just sounded like a fun event for us to be involved with. We do a lot of work within that community, within the gaming community, and online games are huge as a business, especially in the dedicated server market.
Right.
So I just thought it was an interesting way to connect and have some fun at the same time.
Fantastic. Well, between that partnership and the one that you recently announced with MMO Guild sites, do you guys have a particular focus? Like, how big are you guys in the online gaming space, and is that something you're planning on growing more into?
You know, that's an interesting community. We are very large in it. I don't want to say an exact number, but I would say it's somewhere close to about 10% of our customer base is in some way involved in online gaming. It's an area that grows really differently than a lot of others. In other words, they tend to be viral in their nature and how they attract new customers to their websites and to their offerings, and also how they come to us. So it's not something that is necessarily a traditional marketer's dream. But it's something that we're looking at and finding ways to expand and offer more services.
Great, fantastic. And I guess just looking to the future, you guys have been doing a lot of exciting things lately. What else can we expect from Softlayer?
There are quite a few new products we're coming out with. I think the next couple months we'll show you where we're heading. We've got some new storage offerings that we're working on, a little bit around virtualization, and then who knows what Q4 will bring.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to tell me a little bit more about Softlayer.
Thank you.